Why should you study the ancient Indian wisdom? What do the ancient scriptures, the text, contribute to your life, to the harmony, to the productivity, and towards different problems that you confront in the life? Do they have something tangible to contribute? Or merely it is a belief that has been passed on to us through generations, and as a token of respect, we also must pay whatever affordable obedience we can? No, that's not it. That's really not it. You know the driving force of any human life? Strong beliefs, thereupon constructed perceptions. In a way, the executive body that governs a human life are the perceptions. The legislature may be represented by deeper beliefs, but the execution is handled by perceptions. Perceptions determine our deeper interest, our priorities, they override our schedules, and at times, under the compulsive impel of our own perceptions, we do and undo many things in our lives. Inconsiderate to what people think about us or our way of life, we pay more respect, we nurture our own perceptions. And it's valid for the pretext that a belief and a perception is not constructed in a day. It probably could have hailed from the past lives, as we believe in the realms of ancient Indian wisdom, or maybe it has taken a long time to develop a belief and a perception thereupon. The business of life is outcome of our decisions. We determine, discern, distinguish, and then we take a stand, we act. In accordance to that, the outcome comes to us. And outcome is also at times in the form of stress, burdens, inner burdens, lot of bindings, whether it is karmic or otherwise, but it is all an outcome of your own perception and actions taken thereupon. So ultimately, the source is your beliefs. There are very few subjects in life, they may be mundane, that you can bring into the category of impulsive, instinctive behavior. There are few of them. And the harm created by impulsive, instinctive behavior may not be fatal to the tune that it can alter the entire course of your life. Well, I am talking to whom? The past few lines must be well understood in the light that I am talking to people who have excelled well in their lives. I am not talking to those who are still in the nascent stage of their awareness and have no control upon the impulses and instincts of their inner urges. I am not talking to them. I am talking to those who have graduated in the life to accomplish in their own respective fields Their decisions matter. Their perceptions matter. Their deep beliefs matter. And their decisions matter not only to the interest of the others they lead upon, but their decisions equally matter. Their outcome matters to they themselves. If you undergo a change in your perceptions, in the light of the effulgence of the ancient Indian wisdom, your decisions may or may not change, because your decisions at times are in the interest of your objectives, in interest and in accordance to the situations affront. But one thing shall certainly undergo a change, like it happened with Arjuna. There was no change that Arjuna underwent by the divine whispers of Krishna in the terms of his decision to fight. He was already into the battlefield. His delusion and dissuasion or disembarkment was right in the middle of the battlefield. That was a transient experience that he was undergoing. Decision was already done, made. That is why he was standing right in the middle of the battlefield. What underwent a change? What was transformed? The change was the perception, the belief that was holding the Arjuna to fight. Expecting an outcome of a karmic bondage, he was reluctant. He had given up. Through all the 700 verses in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which is a well-prepared scheme of a curriculum, Arjuna was motivated, inspired, given a luminescent knowledge to change his perception and to firmly stand in the favor of righteousness, to become insulated from any and every impact that he may consider to be venomous as an outcome of killing those with the devilish objectives. It's not that I'm finding similar characters in your life. No, it's not so. But I'm just taking an inspiration from Arjuna in the light of the change of perceptions that he underwent. You may not be aware that you're acting right, you're doing the most just, you're well under the aspects of a rationale, yet unnecessarily you're accumulating a lot of burden within yourself. At times you may have taken right decisions, but could not act thereupon just because some perception that misled you and you eluded. That evasive stand today may torment you inside. You know better about yourself. It is always advisable to have within one own self the immutable set of perceptions, set of beliefs and effulgence within, whereupon one can always examine and conduct a litmus test whether I should act, discern in a particular manner or not. Harsh decisions have to be taken in the interest of the larger objective. Whether you were able to act, whether you remain elusive, whatever the case may be. But a set of perceptions that are immutable must be instilled within your inside as a beacon, guiding you all through, that you determine, distinguish based upon that immutable light, immutable principles, and then move to exercise full throttle. I'm talking to the leadership at the helm, which unknowingly has to experience this termitic venom, this termitic venom of karma accumulation, karma binding. Don't get into that. Give the subjects of ancient Indian wisdom a passage within yourself, whether by the teachings of the Karma Yoga or by the understandings drawn from Upanishads. Open yourself as a decision maker. Open yourself to this effulgence and allow it to create a wonder within you. Yes, that's all.